Hello, ladies and gentlemen, this is Ruin Snow, and today we'll be doing Let's Talk Legendary. And today we'll be talking about Ezrim, Agency Chief. So, Ezrim is actually from a race known as Archon, located on the plane of Ravnica. He is actually with the group with a long name called Ravnican Agency of Magiological Investigations. As one would expect from an Archon, he is an analytical mind. The mount of his is always close by. It is believed that if the mount gets too far away from Ezrim, it would die. As Ezrim has always been guildless, with many friends in the Azurus Senate, his friend Lavnia had thought now he would have joined the Senate. But when the new Phyrexian invasion had occurred, Ezrim, which was present during the investigation of Zagna, was assassinated at the Karlov Manor. Of course, there was a suspect for the murder, which was the vampire Etreka. Ezrim felt that there was more going on that got help from Kea Kassir. But during the investigation, Anzrag, the god, escaped jail, and those two had to recapture it. So, after all this, Alquist Proft and Vitu Gazi wanted to know what is going on with this investigation. But during this meeting, they discovered that Dryad Trostani was actually behind all the murders that were going on that Ezrim was investigating. And then eventually Ezrim was captured by Oba not soon after, as Oba considered such people like Ezrim traitors. And again, like everything else, Ezrim was eventually freed when Oba was destroyed by Adra and Kea. And that is all the information we have of Ezrim at the moment. So Ezrim is actually represented in one card only, and this one being as you've seen throughout the video. And when it enters the battlefield, investigate twice for 5 mana for a 5/5 flyer, and which is awesome too. It doesn't even have the tap ability. For 1, sacrifice an artifact. It gains your choice of Vigilance, Lifelink, Hexproof until end of turn, which is a very cool ability. So Ezrim is represented or quoted in a few cards, which I'll start with is Curious Cadavere. It says, when you said, and I learned a lot from a corpse, I have to admit, I wasn't expecting to lecture me on forensic procedure, Killian to Ezrim. And then we got Chalk Outline. It says, in your search for a suspect, never forget the most important person is the victim, Ezrim. And while he's only quoted in 2 other cards, there's been No More Lies, which says, lies fester and flourish in shadows. Our job is to bathe them in light, Ezrim Agency Chief. And the last one is Griff Not Tracker, and it says, the desperate will tend to unexpected paths. Prepare to follow. Tam Simiak, Ezrim's second in command. And there we go, and I hope you guys have a good day and a good evening.